to, yes, everybody, I'm going to discuss the computer virus, the last portion which I have missed out. So I'll be sharing you some of the informations over here. So you can check. I have already discussed about this. So we'll just make a, so we'll just go to the slideshow. From the beginning, I've tried to show you. You can see on the background the page which I have completed. After that, I'm starting. So we are going for the overview of the computer antivirus and the virus and all. So when your computer is infected, you need a program which can help you to remove the malicious program from your disk. To remove this malicious program or unknown program which is actually creating problem for your computers, like worms, trojans, and spyware. These are the programs, this type of program which disturbs your computers. To remove them, we have a lots of software which actually protect our system from this kind of viruses, and those softwares are known as antiviruses. So what we have to do, we have to load these viruses, antiviruses in our computer so that it can protect our computer from this kind of attacks. How it will protect? It will protect from the virus to get into your system. It will try, if it is infected, then it will try to remove that particular informations, and it will develop a system where your computer will be automatically generating some information that your computer is attacked by the virus. So antivirus softwares actually always updated, because the programmers are always trying to create a new type of virus, and those viruses are always going to harm your system. To protect from there, so you need a software which needs to be updated very much. Always you need to be updated. The name of these softwares, various computers companies who are coming up with the antiviruses like AVJ, Quick Hills, systematic antivirus, net protectors, McAfee, and Kaspersky. Uh, Kaspersky is like a software which we have long back, and now modern days Quick Hill is there. So Quick Hill is a very important software. We know that we most of us used those Quick Hill and all. In our school also we use the Quick Hill software to remove the viruses. So what exactly the antivirus gives you the trips? So do not assume that you are not in a risk. That is a very important thing. That means if you are not using any software or internet, then also you can get the virus attack by the disk or by the device you are attaching to your computers. Over there, those all devices are required some kind of driver, and in those driver softwares also you may get some kind of infected data, and that's the reason you don't assume that you are not in a risk. So whenever you are there, you should be protecting your computer from this from these viruses. Every computer, regardless of its operating system, is susceptible to virus attack, while an antivirus cannot protect against all types of malware, all types of viruses it cannot protect, but still it can search and give you, the user, some kind of information that you are in a risk. The security of your computer is enhanced substantially when an antivirus software is installed. So if you install an antivirus software, you are having a better chance of protecting your system. Then download only from a trusted resource. So trusted sources, that is what exactly whenever you are in the internet, you have an intention of getting the new type of software. To get some utilization or get some utilities and all. But remember, if it may be in your computer system, it may be in your mobile system, wherever you are downloading the different apps and all, you should be downloading from the trusted sites like Google Play Stores and other companies who are giving you the proper resources. From there you should download. Don't download from anywhere. Otherwise there may be songs and movies, they are very attractive, and you go get it from any kind of unsecured sources. You download those information, and those through those information you may get the computer virus in your computer. The download the security software only from known and trusted sources. It is a common scheme of cyber criminals to pretend to be selling antivirus program that are actually a malware. That is actually itself is a virus. Keep your software updated. Remember, whenever you are getting the antivirus is having a limited span, and after that it is as the why it is limited span, because new type of viruses are being created, and from protection from those are not there in the previous version. So automatically you need to update the version every time, maybe in a week, fortnight, maybe in a month, maybe in a year. So all these are in a different kind of software company, they provides you different kind of updation dates. Okay. Now next, don't delay updates. That is a very important. If the information is coming, it has been expired, so you should immediately update that. Otherwise your softwares may be having some kind of problem, and it is not protecting your computers anymore. Then scan additional devices. This is very important. If you are adding any kind of devices, like you have a pen drive, you have a CD drive, or you have any other things, so those all also can get kind of a attack from your uh, different device files and all. So you need to be very much aware of that it can get infected. So for that you need to protect it from the additional devices. Then track warning and alerts. Every time whenever the alerts are appearing on the screen, you should be very much careful about those. So pay attention to the on-screen warning and alerts generated by your antivirus software. Most of the alerts include the options of clicking the link to get more information. So recommendation about that, what to do next. So if you're having a particular virus attack, and then how to protect it from that, and the antivirus will give you some kind of clue, and then you can get into that information sites, and you can update your softwares or whatever exactly you can do it. Next, we move into the next part. Don't disable the software. Do not disable your security software. That means your antivirus software you should not be disabling, because that in that case you are exposing your computer to the unnecessary risk, and it can result a very bad things, like it can result a security violation, and your data can be hacked and all. So very careful about that. Install one program only. Please do not install multiple antivirus systems, so that you get confused with this one, as well as your system may get infected more. Instead of providing protection, one company fighting with another company can come up with a new kind of virus in your system. So what happens when you treat threat is detected? What you do actually, the specific action that your antivirus program takes depends on setting. What exactly you are doing in the setting of the antivirus. In the setting, you may repair. Usually, you repair. So first task is to check the antivirus, and then clean those antivirus, and infected files are actually removed or kept repaired. From data are repaired, and the data antivirus is removed. Otherwise, if it is not repairable, if it fails to repair, then what it does, it if it send it to the isolation. I think in this pandemic time we have come across with this particular word, quarantine. So this quarantine is nothing but it's called isolation. So you can quarantine or isolate the infected file into a safe location. So similarly, the people who are getting corona infected, they are being put into the particular cell. So similarly here also, if it is getting infected, any file which we cannot remove, then we just isolate them. That is the only way of getting means protected from this particular virus. Now, if it is not possible to isolate also, finally, if the infected file cannot be repaired, you don't want to retain that data. So that means you cannot, if you have a games file, you have a problem, you don't want to carry on with that problem, it may harm your total system. So you should delete that one. Now, working with the antivirus, as already discussed, an antivirus software is a safety device in your computer system to protect it from virus attack. Once an antivirus software is installed in your computer, actually you are protecting your system from the virus. So systems, computer system, you can get rid of virus attacks for a time-bound period. This is what exactly why we need to update. We say a time-bound period. Every time-bound period, through that time-bound period, you can update your. At the end of the time-bound, you can update your softwares. So here, one of the software they have shown that is called Net Protector, and in the Net Protector, how to install the Net Protector is given over here. You can see, take your mouse and then start Net Protector on the desktop. You will get a particular icon next Net Protectors, and in that Net Protector, when you double click, what will happen, this particular set of informations will come to you, and over there, when and the Net Protector windows appears, it will show you various options over there, like scan, update, protection, and then web security. These all options are there. So first you have to do what? You want to scan your disk. So you will be clicking on the scan. When you scan, what it will do, it will display some of the various things. Like here you can see, it will just look at the different scanning areas of the system. Maybe your C drive, D drive, your pen drive, and all can be scanned with the help of the scan options. And then after scanning, what you can do, you can the system indicates the scanning drives in progress. After scanning, what you do, you can update, means what exactly is the informations are there, so you can update. It will show you the infection information regarding the antivirus. It needs update, when it needs to be updated, the dates, and the time bound. I said the word time bound, so it will show you the time bounds, and when it requires to update, that it will show. And as soon as you need to update, please remember, during that particular span you should update the things. And then we go for the next part. This is part 6. You can see here, you can say the what exactly you want to do. You want to protect your thing. Now, when you want to go for the protection, your disk protection, your online protections, then you want to protect it from different cloud protections, and then operating system protection, web shield. These all options will come. Now, if you are if you are doing internet, you want to get the protection from the web. So you can look at the web security, and if you look at the web security, the following features will come. And from the in the web, there are various things are there, like you can see here, parental clouds. That means if a child is using a website which is not permissible, that can be easily protected by the parents. And then anti-phishing, then website blocker. You can block the websites which you don't want to show it to the people. And then you can see the email scanner. This is what exactly very important thing is, that email scanner. Firewall means which particular sites, if you don't want to go in, so you can protect it with the help of firewall also. And email backup. So if you are having any kind of error in your email that needs to be protected, then you can go for the email backup. Next one is a very important thing, is it's a kind of a system tuner, so you can tune your systems, and there are various options: privacy control, delete temporary files, clean. Actually, temporary files slow downs your system, so you can remove those temporary files. You can use the backups options and other things. You can data encrypt, and then of course the block the games. You don't want the games to be played in your computer, so you can block the games. You can optimize the things, and you can processes the spyware, and of course the self-defense. These are the very. And after doing this, you want to get the scanning report. What exactly is the report? How much data is been cleaned? How much data is been got traded? And those all information you get through the scanning report. Once your system is supported by antivirus, you can see the scanning report of the antivirus. How many files is scanned, how much detected, and all options will appear on your screen. So finally, we come to the portions where we can see that the number of file infected, the scanning report is showing on the last page. You can see here. If you want to see the virus list after scanning, you click on the virus list, enter the type of virus for which you want to get the report. Thus, all the reports of the Trojan horse and other things will appear on your screen. Trojan horse is very difficult software to remove, and remember, if you want to remove them, you need to go for the low level formatting of the computer system. There is no other way. If you have not been working on the computer for more than 3 days, it is advised to start your computer and update the antivirus software. So anytime when you are leaving your computer and not using it for 3 days, it is advice from the systems. So if you look at the chapter at a glance, let's look at a chapter at a glance. What we have done in this particular chapter, we learned about the virus. What is virus? Virus is a computer program which runs on any computer system without the user's knowledge. Second thing is, what is virus extension? It is a man-made program which is destructive in nature. The people, why the people write this one? This is for getting the recognition. Why the people write this kind of program? Why the virus is created by the programmer? The people write and spread viruses because they think that it is a way to getting recognition from the peers. Then the virus can be entered to a computer system by browsing unwanted websites, or how it is even included, websites, or reading unwanted mails. So if the system is affected by virus, you can notice that data files may corrupt. The opening or closing of programs, data files takes more time. So how to identify the virus is infected on your system? You can write down this particular answer. Virus can be classified into 2 categories. So on the basis of their behavior, they are general infectors and system infected virus. So how to classify your virus types, that is been shown over here. Then worm virus are programs which do not affect the functioning of the system but replicate themselves. So what is worm? This is given over here. Next, what is boot sector virus? Boot sector virus may affect the boot sector of the hard disk, and as a result, the system may come to an halt, because it is the starting portion, means how to open your computer. Those basic informations are stored in the boot sector. So if the information is destroyed, then automatically computer will be at halt and it will not start. So what are the advice? Avoid using pirated CD, DVD to protect your system from virus. Antivirus softwares are utility program. What is antivirus software? The answer is over here. Antivirus softwares are the utility program which prevent viruses from attacking the system. Then what we should do, we should install original antivirus software and update regularly to protect your system from virus attack. So next we will start our exercise in our next video. Thank you, and I wish everybody to protect the use the this particular antivirus in every time.